Today we're going to divide this class into two parts. The first one is going to be about a reading part, and the second and last part of the class is going to be about listening part. We're going to pick up where we left off last time. Last time we were trying to define the difference between venomous and poisonous. And curiously enough, people try to put the two words together. They change them equally. When they want to say venomous, they say poisonous. And when they say poisonous, they say venomous. But to be accurate, biologists say that when we want to talk about something that is venomous, we gotta think of those things or animals that bite you or sting you. But when we want to talk about poisonous, we can think of those that secrete a substance that is toxic in contact or is toxic when ingested. For the sake of the class, I'm going to ask you to come up with 5 animals or things that you consider venomous and 5 animals or things that you consider poisonous. Okay? It can either be an animal or it can be a plant or anything that you want.
Can you repeat between poisonous and venomous?
The differences?
Yeah.
Sure. When we think about venomous, we think about something that bites you. So the toxin is injected. Think of an animal that bites you. It injects a substance that we call that venom. Therefore, we consider that animal to be venomous. For the poison part, we do not include anything that bites you. We include those that secrete substance that is toxic through contact or ingested. Think about animals that do not bite or sting. You can start. Think about 5 animals or things that are poisonous and 5 animals or things that are venomous. Think about them. I'll come back to you. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ready? Okay. So can you think about 5 animals or things that are considered venomous?
Venomous may be a spider.
Okay, we have a spider,
Snake.
Spider, snake,
Maybe a little shot like the injection. I don't know.
okay. What animal does that?
Well, I'm not talking about an animal. I'm talking about, I don't know, like the death penalty, for example.
Okay, do you
It's
know that?
injected, right?
Yeah. Do you know the name of that substance?
Lethal shot.
Lethal shot. Okay. We need 2 more.
A bee.
A bee. Can the sting of a bee kill you?
Maybe in huge amounts.
In huge amounts, right? So, but still toxic.
Yeah.
Can you think of one more?
One more. I don't know. Maybe what could be? I don't know. It's repeating, but maybe a cobra instead of.
Can you think of a lizard that is poisonous?
Well,
sorry, that is
those
venomous.
yeah, exactly. That's the difference, I think. Because, for example, Komodo dragon is poisonous, not venomous, because it's the bacteria. It's not injected. It's about.
But it bites you.
Yeah, but it's not injecting any venom. It's just in contact.
Okay. Any other you can think of for venomous?
Oh, maybe a medusa, but a medusa maybe is poisonous too. So because
Okay.
it's in contact.
We can just take those 4 for now. Can you think of 4 poisonous animals or things?
Yeah, poisonous. We can talk about poisonous insect like Well, like a frog. The frogs are poisonous.
Okay, some frogs are poisonous.
Yeah.
Okay, any other thing?
Yeah, maybe we can talk about Medusa
Okay.
and Komodo dragon.
Okay, we have the lizard, the Komodo dragon.
Uh-huh.
There are some plants,
Oh, yeah.
right? Can you think of any?
Um, plants. Right now, I don't think in any in specific, but no, I cannot. I
Yeah.
know some herbs that are poisonous, but I don't know the names.
Okay, which one? Like which one are you thinking about?
Well, I don't know how to speak it in English.
Okay, what's the name of it? Is it in Spanish?
Well, it's named Yedra.
Yeah. Okay, we call that poison ivy.
Ivy. Okay.
Poison ivy. Okay. Poison ivy. There are some mushrooms that when you eat them, they can kill you. Right.
Yeah.
Some mushrooms. All right. Very good. In the next part, we're gonna define some vocabulary because it's going to come it's gonna come up in the reading text that we're gonna be doing in a moment.
All right.
All right. The first word I'm gonna define is coil.
Okay.
Coil. You know what coil means?
No.
Coil means to wrap around in a circular motion. For example, a snake can coil around a tree.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
coil.
Like gold spring also of a car.
Right. So
Okay.
the word is coil.
It's like a spiral.
Yep, it goes in a spiral way.
Okay.
So coil means to move in a circular or spiral course. Can you think of other things that can coil besides a snake? It doesn't have to be an animal. It can be anything.
A coil spring
A coil spring.
of a car.
You coil a rope.
Yeah.
You can coil a rope around a horse.
Yeah, rope or maybe I don't know. Someone you can coil. Maybe maybe some watches that are like
That can just wrap around, right?
yeah.
Good. The other word that we're gonna look at is babysitter.
Okay.
You know the word babysitter?
Yeah.
What is a babysitter?
It's like the person that takes care of children when
Right.
when a person, well, the mom, where the parents are out.
Right. It's the person that takes care of kids. You can even use a babysitter to take care of adults,
Okay.
and even have a babysitter to take care of animals. Right?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe not in Mexico, but in the United States, there are babysitters for pets.
Okay.
People hire people to take care of their dogs or cats while they are out working or on vacation or on a long trip.
Okay.
Something like that. Have you ever babysat anyone?
Yeah, my brother when he was like 6 year old and I was 12,
Okay. Why do you babysat him?
because
Why
my
would you
parents
babysit?
went to Michigan.
Went to Michigan?
Yeah.
Okay. Next word is pride. Pride. Not pray. Pride.
Okay. What
You know
does
what that means?
No.
It means to extract, detach, or open with difficulty.
Okay, like a bottle of
Yes,
gel? Okay.
correct. Especially when you go to the market and you buy like a brand new tar of jelly
Mm-hmm.
and you try to open it, it's really hard.
Uh-huh.
We say we use the word pry.
Okay.
We use that with difficulty to open.
Okay.
Have you ever pried anything?
Yeah, a lot of stuff in fact.
Like,
Like mayo bottles.
okay, the containers of mayonnaise, right?
Yeah.
What happens if it's difficult to open? What do you do?
I put it a bit of fire so it can like grow up in size and it's not that tight anymore.
Okay, so you heat up the whole thing,
The bottle, just
the container,
no, the other thing.
the top,
Yeah, the top.
the lid, right?
The lid.
So you just heat up the lid so it expands
Yeah.
and it opens with ease.
Exactly.
Okay, good. Rush,
Rush. Okay.
R-U-S-H. Rush.
Okay. Yeah, I know the word.
Well, you know what it means then.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Well, it means when it's like a hurry, but it's like when you're doing something faster because you have to do it faster.
Right. So rush means to move with urgent haste,
Okay.
right? With urgent speed.
Okay.
Have you ever rushed anyone to the hospital lately?
No.
Have you ever been rushed to the hospital?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I was about to die. It was so painful, and there was any taxi, and I drove myself to the hospital. So I rushed.
Okay. Apologetic. You know what it means?
No, I don't know how to spell it.
Apologetic. Have you ever seen that word before?
No.
Apologetic means that you show that you feel sorry about having caused something bad or wrong to someone.
Oh, okay. It's like some kind of apology.
It comes from the word apology.
Okay.
Apologetic. So when you do something bad or wrong, you show you become or apologetic to someone. You go up to them and you say that your mistake or that you feel sorry for causing them pain or suffering.
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever been apologetic to anyone before?
Yeah, many times.
Many times. Have you truly been apologetic?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Last word that we're gonna look is docile.
Docile. Oh,
You know what the word means?
yeah.
What does it mean?
When someone or something is like easy to I don't know how to say it. Easy to train, for example.
Okay, so it's not aggressive, not harmful.
Yeah.
Okay, can you think of something that you could consider docile?
One of my cats and the other is really aggressive, but yeah.
Okay, so one cat is really passive, while the other one is playful and aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay, good. In one of the sheet of papers, you have some questions you're gonna have to ask the person next to you,
Uh-huh.
and you're gonna ask him that question. You're gonna become like a interviewer. You're gonna ask him questions such as like the one that I just did to you. For example, like the first one says, have you ever babysat anyone?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to work on those.
Have you ever babysat anyone?
Anyone?
Anyone? We?
Huh? Why?
Why?
Well, yeah, because my parents were to Michigan. Next one?
Was there something you're feeling difficult trying on?
Well, most of the bottles, I find them bright.
Has anyone in your family ever been rushed to the hospital? What happened?
Yeah, myself, well, I was like really in pain. I didn't know why, but didn't appear any taxis, so I have to rush to the hospital.
Have you ever greased in your car? When have you done that, or when do you usually do that?
Yeah, most of the times I do it because I'm bored and I want to enjoy a bit of the.
Do you feel sorry when you do someone wrong? Do you apologize?
Apologize.
What was the last incident you were apologetic about?
Last time was when a USB was lost, and I have a huge trouble with my cousin, and then I felt apologetic with him.
Can you think of someone that does
Thus,
sleuthing?
Professor, what does sleuthing mean?
It means to become like an investigator.
Okay. Yeah. You mean like research? Or
Think about Sherlock Holmes.
oh, okay.
He was sleuthing. He was gaining information, like when people go into someone else's Facebook account that is not theirs, they usually do it for sleuthing. They try to get some information, not because to get something important for research, like you said, but it's more for nosing around, snooping. It's
Oh,
none of their
okay.
business.
Like when I'm talking about the gossip?
It could be for gossip, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's to get information.
Okay. Yeah, I've been like that when I try to find, I don't know, when a friend is going to vacation.
What other animals out in the wild can you think of as docile? What make them docile?
Okay, maybe a rabbit, and it's because it's harmless. And that's it.
Thank you. Now, for the reading part that we're gonna be doing right now, the title of the reading is The Fearless Cowboy. Fearless.
Okay.
Okay? Just from looking at the title, what do you think the reading might be about?
Cowboy that is not scared of anything, and maybe is I don't know, like reckless.
Reckless?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you want to add to it?
No.
So, the Fearless Cowboy. Do you have any phobias, by the way?
Not really.
You're not scared of heights?
No, I'm not scared of heights. I love going faster in a car. I love to put in risk my life. So yeah, I'm pretty.
So, you like snakes?
Yeah. In fact, when we were children, do you remember that my dad caught one and was in a cage, and then the snake escaped, and we were like, oh my god, because we were playing with her, and the snake was really angry, and tried to kill us, but she escaped.
Was it a small snake or a big snake?
Well, it was really big.
Do you know if it was venomous snake?
I don't know. It was brown.
No.
But was really aggressive because she was in a cage.
Okay. Good. So, what I want you to do is you already have like a sheet of paper
Mm-hmm.
that has the reading that you're going to be doing, which is this one right here.
Okay.
This one
Yeah.
and this one.
Okay.
From here to here.
Okay.
Take your time reading it to yourself. Take your time. I'm gonna give you some time, some minutes.
Okay, done.
Have your partner read it as well. Don't keep the papers to yourself.
Ready.
Ready. Good. Now, you're going to have to read it a second time, but this time you have another part. Let me show you. This one right here. You're gonna read it and you're gonna put those sentences right here, 1 through 6. You're gonna put them in order. You're gonna put them in chronological order as you read it. So you're gonna, at the end, you're gonna tell me what happened first, and then up till you get to what happened last in the story.
Okay.
Okay? So read it carefully, and then put those sentences 1 through 6 in chronological order.
Okay.
Take your time. I'll come back to you guys in a moment.
Okay. Ready.
Are you finished reading today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are good? Well, I'm gonna ask you one question each. What happened first? According to from the paper that you read, and using the sentences 1 through 6, can you tell me what happened first?
The boy shouted in fear.
Good. Is that correct? Is that what you read? The boy
Yeah.
shouted first?
Yeah.
Can you read me the part where it says the boy shouted first in the story?
Yeah, sure. Okay, this okay. 3-year-old Teddy Lastry was napping yesterday in his cowboy outfit yesterday at his family Fifth Avenue apartment when he shot in bed and screaming.
Very good. So yes, the story says that the boy got up screaming. Pablo, can you tell me what happened next? According to the story, we already know that the boy shouted in fear as the first sentence. Can you tell me the next sentence that says that what happened?
Yeah. The parents were both at work.
Good. Can you find that part in the story that says that the parents were at work?
Yeah. Wait a moment, please. Okay. The babysitter was in the house just so that means that the parents weren't home.
Right. That's the reason why the babysitter is at home, because the parents are not there.
Yeah.
Right. Well, then in the story it says that the parents were at work, both of them. Can you tell me what happened next? So we already know that sentence number 1 is the boy shouted in fear. Sentence number 2, the parents were both at work. What's sentence number 3?
The nanny called dialed the emergency number.
Okay, good. The nanny dialed the emergency number. Who did she call?
The horrified nanny called 911 at the building's Norman.
Good. So she called 911, emergency number. That'll be sentence number 3. Paulo, what's sentence number 4?
The boy shouted in fear.
No.
Oh,
we already
no.
know that that's
Sorry.
sentence number 1.
Yeah, sorry. The police officer took the boy to the emergency room.
Excellent. Tarek, can you tell me what's sentence number 5?
This naked was from neighbor.
Right. The snake was from the neighbor. We know that the snake did not escape from the zoo. Escaped from someone else's house. We assume that it was in a cage. Good. And last sentence. What's the last sentence?
The mother told the boy that the snake was a nice pet that had escaped.
Right. So the mother told the boy that the snake has escaped, and there was nothing that he should be scared about. The snake was. Can we say that the snake was harmful?
No. Well, yeah, but no. The snake escaped, but was a pet. It was already used to be with humans.
So the snake was. What's the word that we were defining a while ago?
Well, this last three, 42. A fine publisher said she believed the pet was simply hungry after 2 weeks of cruising. She was just hungry, was harmless without the hungry.
Okay. What's the word that we use to say that something or someone is harmless? We were looking at it a while ago. Here.
Docile.
Docile, right. Good. Next part now, we're going to use our critical thinking. That part has 5 questions. Now, the answers, most of the answers are not in the reading that we did. We're gonna have to think about the answers and try to answer them. There's no right, wrong questioning them. I just want you to think about the questions and answer them as best as you can. So just look at the answers. Try to write down your answers if you want to, and I'll come back to you in a few minutes. Ready?
Yeah,
Yes?
ready, yeah.
All right. First question. Where was the family from?
I think was from. Well,
You can look at the reading again if you like.
yeah. Well, it's talking about Fifth Avenue, so I think it's New York City, possibly.
Possibly. What makes you think that it's from New York? Fifth Avenue is from New York.
Because it's the Fifth Avenue, most famous Fifth Avenue.
Okay, it's the most famous Fifth Avenue. that
Oh
gets
yeah,
mentioned.
and here says that Jacobi Medical Center of the Bronx. Yeah, it's New York City.
Bronx is in New York.
Yeah.
Right. Good. Good, good. how did the mother assume? No, not how, but why did the mother assume that the snake was male and not female?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe because most of the snakes that you find in a store are male because they don't want them to reproduce themselves.
That's one possibility.
Yeah.
Any other possibilities?
Maybe because the owner was male and wants a male pet.
Okay, well, good enough answer. Many of the times, like when we look at pets, for whatever reason, we don't think of it as being a female. We right away consider a pet to be male for whatever reason.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one thing. That's what we do as a person. We think about animals as being male right away. We don't think about it being female.
Okay.
Why was a heart monitor attached to Teddy? Who's Teddy, by the way? Remember?
The child that was bitten.
Okay, the child was bitten.
Yeah.
Why was a heart monitor attached to the boy?
In case the snake was poisonous, it says in the text.
Okay. Can you find that part?
Yeah. Police rushed to Teddy to Mount Sinai Medical Center, where his parents said he spent 2 hours attached to a heart monitor as a precaution in case the snake was poisonous.
Okay. Good. What happens if a king cobra bites you? What happens if a California king snake bites you instead?
Maybe the difference is between the poison, the venom, and that's it. So, if a cobra bites you, that is most of the times poisonous, and you can say that that bite is going to kill you.
Okay. You said poisonous.
Oh, venomous. Right?
Venomous.
Okay.
Right. Venomous. Was the snake that crawled around Teddy's arm, was it a king cobra?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me check. Okay, was a California king snake, non-poisonous.
Non-poisonous. Why did Ted, the boy, scream and not call for help instead?
Because was already bitten, and it hurts.
Anything else?
He was asleep.
He was asleep. So
he felt the pain.
because he felt the pain, that's why he screamed instead of calling for help.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Next part of it, of the class, we're gonna do the listening part.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the listening part, and for this part, before we do the listening, we're gonna start off with a critical thinking, and there's a question that being posted around that I saw yesterday, and they were trying to come up with an answer, to a definitive answer. If phobia is something that is learned or something that you are born with. What do you think?
It's learned.
Can you why do you say that? Can you explain that?
Yeah, here in Mexico, most of the childs are scared of the dogs because the mother say like the dog is going to bite you,
Right.
and that's why he became scared of the dogs. Otherwise, don't.
Are you scared of roaches?
No. I feel them like really creepy when I'm crushing it or when I'm touching them. It feels really awful, but it's not like I'm scared of.
But are you scared of roaches?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has phobia of roaches,
Yeah.
right? We already discussed this, but are there any reptiles or insects that you are afraid of?
Spiders.
Spiders. Any in specific or all of them?
The colorful ones.
Colorful ones. Can you name any?
Yeah. Not the name, but there's some yellow spiders that scares me because I think they are going to jump to me and kill me.
Have you seen those in your house? Or where have you seen them?
Once in San Cristobal in my house.
Okay, what do you do?
I killed it with poison.
With poison.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you name 5 animals or insects that, well, since I already asked you, you said that you're not afraid of most animals or insects, just a few like spiders. But can you name 5 animals or insects that are really common for people to be afraid of, that they have created some sort of phobia in their lives? Take about a few minutes. I'll come back to you what you think about them.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay, we're gonna give a few minutes to Tarek so he can come up with his 5 animals or insects.
Okay, we're done.
Give me a second. All right. So you have your 5 animals or insects. Tarek, can you give me one?
Rat.
Rat. Okay. Paulo, do you have one? A different one?
Worm.
Worm. Can you give me another one?
Ouija.
Okay. That would be like a gecko.
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 Okay.
That's the name in English?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Ouija.